Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am your friendly neighborhood Pokeprof, and welcome back to Diablo 3. I am joined once again by my friendly co-hosts, A-kun.
Hello, hello.
And Lobo.
Good evening.
When we last left off, I hit the wrong button. I did not want to select hero. When we last left off, we had just gotten 4 different ways. We each have one of his crowns, and then we actually have the quest crown that we need. And we're going to be going back into the area to actually go and, deal with it. So, I think we're actually all ready to go already.
We should be.
And so let's go ahead and head to the Cathedral Garden.
Alright. Teleporting right behind y'all.
Hello. Chest.
Where?
Right here.
Oh. Money!
And I got, some shoulders. Not bad. Now, that's actually the one thing I did forget to mention from an earlier episode, is simply the fact that every time you log into the game, you will occasionally see new items and new chests and whatnot pop up.
True.
It's always just a little bit different every time.
Well, you will never play the dungeon twice.
Yeah.
You will never see the same thing twice.
Alright, so let's go into Leorc's Passage.
Right behind you.
The bombastic music. Bum, 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 bum.
Open the door!
Open it now.
Whee! Dimensional speed.
Yep, and now we get into the second level of the cathedral. And
Check the bodies.
This is where things start getting a little crazy. Because we're starting to fight a lot of stronger monsters. And not only that, but there's also just overall a lot more impressive things. Oh, a lot more. Just new monsters in general. Oh dear. Guys, we got Moltons. We've got Moltons.
Whoa, hello.
I didn't know they could show up this early.
They can.
Oh, come on.
My spirit grows fast.
Yay! Guys, don't forget, Moltons blow up.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh! I got a new skill. I now have numbing darts, which will actually give cold energies to my weapons. And I got sacrifice that can blow up one of my zombie dogs, but I don't want to do that.
I think you get a passive. I think you get one of your active abilities. You can blow up all your zombie dogs.
Mm-hmm. New helm, which is weaker than what I've got.
Kamikaze hellhounds.
Give me one moment real fast, boys. Do-do-do-do. There we go. Sorry about that. I wanted to turn down the sound just a little bit.
Oh, there's a scribe's lectern up here.
Yep, which has
We
more
return from our horrific defeat
little story dialogue stuff. Basically, all that is just really going about how the king
Black
kind of
King.
the king kind of went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
King went kinky.
Not that kind of kinky.
Now, the one thing I actually forgot to mention that one thing I do really like in this game that they did here, ooh, that's better, is the fact that if you have a certain element to your items, it will actually go and affect the enemies visually. So it's like I've currently got, because I went to my numbing darts now, I do ice damage with all my equipment. And I will actually go and turn the enemies blue and slow them down in fights. Let's see, is there
Hey,
anything
friends.
here? Now, here's a quick question for you, Lobo.
Yes.
When it came to playing this game, did you really start enjoying it once the Crusader was put into the game, or was it something you always enjoyed despite it?
I enjoyed this despite. I mean, when I first played this for the first time, well, I knew it was for PC, and I didn't have a good PC at the time, so I'm like, I might as well just wait until it comes to the console. And then when I finally played it for the first time, before Reaper Souls and everything, I thoroughly enjoyed this game. And I love it still to this day.
And curious, you were one of the people who actually came up from Diablo 2, right?
Yes, I've actually played Diablo 2.
That was one thing, because I only played a very little bit of Diablo 2.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my knowledge comes from Gerard's review of it on The Completionist.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you watched Gerard play this, so. And
well, the only thing I really remember about his review was mostly the whatchamacallit, the cube things.
Other
I will
lectern up
forever
here.
live in anguish for my last and
More quest stuff. We're not in the area I thought we were in. I thought we were in the quest area.
I get.
A little further in, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty then.
You guys are up there.
Yeah, the one thing I got such a little giggle out of is like some things like my haunt spell will actually work on inanimate objects. So it's like my haunt spell can go and bounce from thing to thing, and you just see it destroy objects and then bounce to a monster. Alright, up here, boys.
And for me, I'm slower than you guys.
For now. Ooh, cursed chest down there.
Electrified enemies.
Wait.
Yeah, we're not gonna hit that because we got electrified enemies.
Well, we got friends.
Yep.
Ooh,
Level up.
I got a shrunken
There.
head.
Whoa. I got it.
What'd you get?
I got my horse.
Yay!
I'm my horse now.
And this is actually the right way to go, so let's go back down. I
Oh,
don't know
Bobo.
about
Yes.
See if that's any good for you.
I don't know about you guys, but that's the one thing I've always done in games. Is like, if I could go an option that's either the right
Yes, it
way or a way that's just going to have me explore more stuff, I always go the way that'll have me explore more stuff. Ooh, treasure goblin.
Kill it!
Yay!
Ooh, money.
Lag the game a
Go to the
little bit with all the
line.
rewards. I'll take that. And I also saw a really big chest over
Hold on.
here, so...
Hold on, don't wait, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I think I got. I don't need this. Y'all can.
Those are not very useful
I know.
to us.
Yeah, but.
New event. Inspect the cursed chest. Alright, let's
Alright.
inspect it. Kill 100 enemies to earn a bonus chest. Think we'll do it in time, boys?
Yes, we will.
Oh dear. Fucking gold enemies. Or is it just special because...
They're just
it's part of
special.
the event?
Part of the event.
Holy hell.
Yeah, keep coming, keep killing them.
Your death comes.
Oh no. Can we do it?
No.
I overflow with
Can we do it? Ah, 80. We tried.
Yeah, I think it's more just because of what we had in terms of equipment.
That and we are really low level, so we ain't got our best abilities where we can really crowd control, and punish everything.
Yeah. But that said, I've got some new skills. I now have Horrify. With paranoias, enemies are no longer immobilized and will instead run in fear. I'll keep my zombies. Ooh! But I do have something new. Look at
Can
this.
you summon Can you summon Nigel? Oh, you got. Oh.
You were so excited. You were thinking it was a particular thing, and it's like, nope. I can just summon a zombie that slowly decays.
Don't worry. I will wait until you summon Nigel. You will be summoning Nigel.
Mm-hmm.
Church just.
Nigel somebody. You know, now that I think about it, I probably would have done more damage into that if I had stick with my spiders.
I'm gonna change smite.
I'm gonna go back to spiders. There we go. I got my spiders.
About spiders.
Spiders! Alright, ready to go into Cathedral level 3, boys?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, healing well. We
Healing
don't
well.
need. I never take the healing wells if I don't need them.
Hi!
Oh, this is where we. This is the place I was thinking we would be in. Kill the cultists.
Leave him alone!
Oh, guys. Molten
We got
guy.
big mans.
Molten.
Gilgamesh! The Reckoner!
Nothing like he is in Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh no, ow! Level 14! Put in an active skill category. Nice.
Alright. Ooh, I got pants. A decent pair of pants.
Solomon Grundy want pants too!
Alright, but now we've actually got introduced to the warrior friend here.
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well.
Yep, and now he actually joins us kind of like Leia did
I
earlier.
go to face the Skeleton King.
As do I.
Did a little bit of interesting little story spits with him. Nothing too much just yet, but...
I know who he is, and I'm not spoiling.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Frickin' Crusader actually has a couple of passives. You've got the Law of Valor now.
Yep.
Yeah, that gives us everyone increased attack speed. This makes one reason why the Crusader is actually such a valuable character class out of everything in the game. Simply because they have a lot of ally buffs. Hello.
A lot of
I wish
Lot of
to do this
utility.
as well.
A lot of utility.
And now I can actually use my shrunken head.
He's free.
Hey, you guys running ahead without me.
I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past
It's hard to
John
tell.
Carr. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
No, there is not.
Basically.
So yeah, this is actually the first instance in Diablo of a follower. Of a true follower. Unlike Leia, who only joined you for a short time, the Templar here, whose name was Cormac, right?
Cormac, yes.
He basically is a permanent party member. In the off chance you want to play this game solo, I wouldn't understand why. I find it much more enjoyable with friends.
But if you're a person who likes to be by yourself and play...
Yeah, basically he's here to basically replace a human party member. And you can equip him actually with items you collect throughout your adventures. He even comes with his own talents and abilities like another hero would. It's not exactly the best comparing to an actual other player who has a lot more abilities than he does. But especially if you're soloing the content and for like level ups and whatnot, he can be very, very useful.
Indeed.
What's also probably the most interesting thing is he'll have a bunch of different like little story things where you can talk to your character, and all of his dialogue will actually change depending on your class. I'm not so sure about your race though, your gender though.
The Coven is my brotherhood now.
No, it's not. You're dead.
Powers we serve will soon rule. Please forgive
We killed you mid-sentence.
the Coven's
Yeah, that kind of can happen.
betrayal can never be forgiven.
Ooh, shield.
Thank you for your aid.
Centurions.
go
I
with
know
you
my
on your
inventory
hunt
is
for the
limited.
Skeleton King.
Vessel.
There is one condition.
Ooh, that's a
If we
lot
find
of
the sacred
healing.
tomes of my order,
Actually, I'm gonna take
they
that.
are mine.
Also increases my fire, my poison
taking a look at
damage.
them.
Then onwards we go to fight the Skeleton King.
Now, the Templar will not be with us because, well, essentially the fact of the matter is that we have a full party, so, well, not full party, but because we have multiple human players, he will not be with us. You can only have him if you go and are playing solo.
Well, there are special instances that are rare.
Also, I just realized how much health we all have. Holy hell.
By the way, I need to go back to town soon.
If you need to go back to town, go ahead and B.
Was it B? I would assume.
It's T, actually. Sorry.
T.
It's alright.
So, yeah, actually...
Ooh, hi, friends.
Ooh. Massive zombies.
That's the zombies.
Yeah, I say let's clear out this particular room and then we'll all go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's all go back because I'm getting full on my inventory too.
I am
Inventory management. At least it's better here than in Diablo 2.
That is true.
Because Diablo 2 was like frickin' Tetris. And get rid of all that. Get rid of all that.
This, don't need this.
Get rid of
don't
all
need
that.
This can go, this can go, this can go, that can go. That's good.
I've got some brand
So-
new goods you might be interested in.
That's all right.
I worked my hands to the bone to bring you
Let's
these fine
see.
goods.
From the east shall come a monarch whose rule begins in blood.
Oh, don't forget, at the bottom, regardless of whether or not you at the bottom of this area, regardless of whether or not you've got him, you can talk to him and more stuff.
Yeah, all of your hirelings, which is what they're actually classified as, not followers, but all your hirelings, you can actually talk with them, set up their inventory and skills, give them their equipment, can even see their levels, which I believe correspond with yours.
It does correspond with yours.
Yeah, because my Templar here is level 14, and that's what I am right now.
Yeah, they
You
level up
actu-
with you.
You unlock more with him as you continue onward. Honestly, when it comes to having a Templar, you really want to go with a follower who fits as a good counterbalance with whatever your class is. So, for example, me being the Witch Doctor, I'm more about not getting hit. I'm usually in the back flinging my pots of spiders at enemies. So, for example, I like to give my Templar taunt, and then I also like to give him loyalty. So that way I'm getting a little bit of health back. He's able to taunt enemies to him. Intimidate is also pretty good for the Templar as well. You know, he's essentially there to be the tanky dude. The guy who will eat all your damage. Alright. We just about ready, boys?
Almost. Just checking, change a few things.
It's alright. Trying to be as quick as I can with this.
Boo doo 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 doo. Then there's copyright infringement, and this video goes down because people don't like to. I kind of screwed up the end of that there.
You know what you did.
I know.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, going back into the cathedral.
Alright.
And what's actually interesting is the fact that wherever you teleport, it'll actually pop you back right at that spot.
Zelda does the same thing.
Oh, Lobo, real quick.
Yes.
There's another scroll over here for more storyline, guys.
What you got me? What you got?
You should be able to use that shortly.
Ah, nice. Thank you. Sweet.
Considering you're starting fresh on this account, you don't have all the
Good stuff. I know.
Alright.
What'd you say?
experience thing.
Oh,
Little
there's more.
experience thing. Yep.
More
But also
experience.
experience.
Now, you'll also, most people will probably have noticed by now that the experience between our characters is no longer as unified as it once was. And that's simply because we've been like moving about and doing different things. It's like you can stay pretty actually unified throughout the entire game if you really, really want to. But it's not exactly as easy as you might think.
You're here.
Should be.
A little bit further north.
Now that's actually the one thing I really enjoyed about the Crusader myself, is especially now that Lobo's at this particular level, he's able to do like this little AoE lightning bolt thing.
Oh, what I'm doing right now?
Yeah,
Smite, yes.
it always was one of my favorite abilities.
What's this?
Did you get a new skill?
No.
Because I got a new skill.
I know what this is. This, if people do not know, this part of the map has a chance to summon, but it does not have the item here.
Eh?
The black mushroom grows here.
Oh, and what's the black mushroom do, dude?
The black mushroom is for a special item called the Staff of Herding.
What?
You need the black mushroom, and later on in the game, you're going to Rit's Bell.
Needs more time.
And further on in the game, you have to defeat a certain boss who will drop the plan for the Staff of Herding. But you know how RNG this is.
Too true. And this is one of those instances where you gotta come back here multiple times to have a chance of even fighting it.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, you know, we'll find it, we won't. It's nothing you really need to worry about.
Also, I've got eels now.
Ooh.
Also, I think
Once
we
more with
might be
Ealing?
going
Yeah.
the right way.
Yeah, we're going the right way.
We're going the right way.
All right.
Which means we gotta backtrack because we get all the things. After all, we gotta get our XPs. XPs for the XP.
Slow down.
Well, I'm down here fighting skeletons.
Spooky, spooky skeletons.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
That's the one thing I actually hated about the like little things you can drop from the ceiling into chandeliers. Because
The
sometimes,
traps?
yeah, sometimes it's actually impossible to tell where they actually gonna fall. It's like sometimes it's like, oh hey, I'm gonna go hit it here, and it's gonna go drop down here on the ground, but nope, it's down up here instead.
What did I miss up here? There's money up here. Oh, there's another scribe lectern up here if anybody wants that.
I gotta get over there then.
Want that free experience?
Actually, alright, I'm gonna start heading back, guys.
Alright.
If only because I need to find some. I need to finish getting out the map there. If I find
Weird,
anything
the-
scary, I'll scream.
Weird, the
Okay, so
scribe thing was.
that's the correct way
Well, I
to
probably
go.
grabbed
So
it already,
let's go
so
the opposite
relevant.
way.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that was not the way. It just seemed like it because the
Gold.
fuck off portal. Sorry. Sorry, future prof. I don't mean to.
Dude, we're not gonna be censoring everything here. It's like this is not Plants vs Zombies. It's like it's not
There.
something I think I need to censor for everyone.
So you're saying I don't have to worry about saying providing the heck?
Oh, we got frozen enemies.
Let it go.
Really,
wait,
A-kun?
Someone was going to make that joke. I might.
It was either gonna be you or me. I was gonna.
I need more time. My strike is true.
Jesus, I forgot how big this area is.
Big, he says.
Yeah, I mean, no, I know this isn't nothing till later on in the game, but still.
Yeah.
My curse upon
Level
you.
15.
Rats.
You get to put on.
Still best room 1-on-1. Interesting. It's a new room. Targeted monsters stun all almost. Ooh, good. That's actually good.
Alright, nothing
That's
down
good.
here.
Nothing down there. No.
Ah! Instance of a loose stone actually resulting in a monster instead of a money or an item.
Well, seeing all the treasure and things you're leaving behind.
Yeah, that's the one good thing about having multiple people like this is that if someone else explores an area, they'll leave behind all the treasure and everything, so you can really just come back through here whenever you need to.
Yeah, and all the treasures unique to each person.
Mm-hmm.
So no worrying about ninjing. Ooh, I had
No ninja looting.
I've had my fair share of running with that in a while. Not fun.
Oh, it's almost impossible to do it now.
Yeah.
Almost being the key word there. You aren't going to see too many people managing it. People, they're going to be scumbags.
Alrighty then.
The spirits aid me.
Ooh, God, who are you killing down here?
Lots of guys. I've even got a vengeful modifier. Ooh, blue
Not
dudes.
ready yet.
Modar enemies.
Mortar.
Moltar enemies.
Mortar.
We're back in 90s Toonami. Ooh, you got the scavenger achievement.
Yeah. There's nothing in here.
I need
But
to
yeah,
go
this particular parts of the map on this level have a chance to spawn that black mushroom.
Okay, we'll have to keep an eye out if we ever come through here again.
Yep. It only grows in the darkest, deepest parts of the cathedral. 9 times out of 10,
My
you will
power
get it.
grows vast.
But
Level
seeing as
16.
this is our first playthrough, it's not happening right.
Oh hey!
Returning to town.
I did not mean to go and teleport. I meant to go into my inventory, see if any of my items are good.
Skeletons!
But now I have the spirit walk. I lose my zombie dogs, but I can do this.
You can journey to the unformed land and not get hurt. Ooh, we got a golden guy down here.
Okay.
There's more time.
And he froze me!
You were
I was
frozen today?
Yes! He did it again!
Yeah, we're starting to actually see enemies getting to be a little tougher. If only that guy was able to freeze us. Now, one interesting thing that we haven't really seen yet is that enemies will actually start having multiple modifiers.
And that's only when you do hard difficulties, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, right now we're only seeing one modifier. We're only seeing a guy who's like, he's explosive or something of that respect.
You don't want teleporter, knockback, molten, electrify, jailer,
Yeah.
Waller.
illusionist, waller. Oh god, I hate wallers. Yeah, crazy modifiers.
I strike at your heart.
Anything.
I find it
fun,
more than a little freaky that my movement speed power turns me into a freaking skeleton.
Yeah. Where you're going, you won't need a body.
Just wait until I hit 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious shit.
Yep.
Need more time.
Lectern back here. Not sure if I...
Alright, well, I think we've pretty much discovered everything here. It's actually going to take us a little while to get back to where we need to go. So we're going to go ahead and sign off for now, guys. We'll see you when we actually get back to where we're needing to be. So until then, folks, take care. I'm a skeleton.
Bye!
Bye. In scene transition, fade to black.